holy grail.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Mayor Steen.
Present.
Councilmember at Large Austin.
Present.
Councilmember Waller.
Present.
King.
Present.
Pashusta.
Present.
Fisher.
Present.
Baskin.
Present.
Helly.
Present.
We have a quorum, Your Honor.
Thank you. Item number 1, we need a motion for adoption of the agenda.
So
Yes,
moved.
motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Item number 2 is a motion approving minutes from July 15, 2019. We need a motion.
So moved.
Do a second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Number 4, need a motion for the consent agenda. Need a motion.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Public hearings. Number 5, a motion reviewing a tax abatement application for Randy and Deidre Smith. Clerk?
Thank you, Mayor and members. We're going to continue this again to the public hearing until August 19th, 2019.
Oh, okay. Need a motion?
So moved.
Is there a second? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Number 6 is under bid opening and award. Number 6 is a resolution receiving bids for Riverside Arena boiler replacement.
That's
Kevin,
me.
That's you, isn't it?
No, Steve.
That's me.
That's you, isn't it?
Yes, correct. We have a boiler over at the Riverside Arena that we use for heating in the wintertime to offset some of the heating and cooling. And it is original to the building, constructed back in 1972. We took bids to replace one larger boiler with 2 smaller ones. And even in total, these 2 smaller ones are about still 1/3 less than the original behemoth that's over there. So we feel that these will serve the need that we need them for at the Riverside Arena. Low bidder on the project was L&M Boiler Systems, Inc. in the amount of $157,460. As you can see there, we had a budget for this project of $190,000. So with that, we would recommend awarding the base bid and the alternate to L&M Boiler. And we have a local grant in the amount of $50,000 that we'll put toward this project, and the remainder would come from tax levy dollars.
Council, questions or comments? If not, we need a resolution.
So moved the resolution.
Is there a second?
Second.
Mr. Dankert.
Councilmember Waller.
Aye.
King.
Aye.
Pashusta.
Aye.
Fisher.
Aye.
Baskin.
Aye.
Helly.
Aye.
Councilmember at Large Austin.
Aye.
Resolution passes 7-0, Your Honor.
Thank you. Under petitions and requests, 7 is a resolution accepting donations to the city of Austin. We need a resolution.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Councilmember Waller.
Aye.
King.
Aye.
Pashusta.
Aye.
Fisher.
Aye.
Baskin.
Aye.
Helly.
Aye.
Councilmember at Large Austin.
Aye.
Resolution passes 7-0, Your Honor.
Thank you. It is a motion approving a revised cellular phone use policy. Trish?
Good evening, Mayor and Council. Before you is a revised cell phone use policy. It basically incorporates the new hands-free law that went into effect last Thursday.
So we got to obey the law and all of our employees do?
We do,
Well,
yes.
that's not fair. All right, we need a motion out. This is pretty.
So
Anybody have
moved.
any comments? Otherwise, we need a motion.
So moved.
Is there a
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Thank you, Trish. Number 9 is, I'm gonna slow down here. Granting, I don't want to be last week. Granting the Planning and Zoning Department the power to contract for the removal of junk and/or illegally stored vehicles at the following locations. A is 307 Second Street Southeast, Mactunsma property. I need a motion.
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? B is 218 Fifth Avenue Northeast, a Crabtree property. Need a motion?
So moved.
Is there a
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? C, 216 Fifth Avenue Northeast, another Crabtree property. Need a motion?
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? D, 1001 Third Avenue Northeast, the Federal National Mortgage Association property. We need a motion.
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? E is 607 Fourth Avenue Northwest, the McKay property. We need a motion.
So moved. Second.
All
Aye.
in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? We had a premature aye over there. I've never seen that in all my years. That's pretty good, Jason.
I was trying to help you beat your record from last time.
Trying to take
Come on.
more time. That's good. That's good. Call you out on it. Okay, and F is 1009 9th Avenue Southwest, Majora's property. Need a motion.
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, are there any citizens here tonight that wish to address the council on issues that, any issue? Although I do believe we have the curling for our work session, so we don't need you to
That's right.
to get up now. And anybody else? All right, with that, our honorary council member is not here. When is his term up, Ann? Do we know? And do we know who? What's that? Yeah, I think it might be. I'm just wondering, do we need to get another council member?
Yes.
Isn't there another applicant?
We have applicants. We have so many applicants, I keep forgetting which one I promised would come in next. But I think, I
Such
think
a
I have
problem.
4 of them. Okay, let's talk about that tomorrow. I'll come in. Okay, we'll get that sorted out. And reports and recommendations. Paul, what's everything?
Nothing, Your Honor.
Jason?
Nothing.
Laura?
Your Honor, I was planning to read this letter already. It's something written by Dr. Kathy Annette, the president of the Blandon Foundation, and I think in light of the additional shootings over the weekend, it's even more important. Her words, which I wholeheartedly agree with, are these. The time is now for courageous action. Blandon Foundation has been standing alongside and investing in rural Minnesota leaders and communities for 78 years. Over time, we have come to know this to be true. Communities cannot be strong, healthy, and vibrant unless they are working for and safe for all peoples. Is your community. Minnesota residents are facing changes and pressures today that test long-held assumptions and challenge us to forge new relationships. Racism, hate, and bigotry are alive in rural Minnesota and must be met with hope, leadership, and the firm belief that communities are stronger when they work for every resident. Are you aware? When Blandon Foundation surveyed rural Minnesotans this spring about who in their community faces discrimination, bias, or harassment, most often named were those with a drug or mental health issue, transgender people, and recent immigrants, among many others. They also overwhelmingly, by 82%, believe that people in their community are able to stand up to hate when they see it occur. Minnesota's rural residents are a hopeful bunch. Blandon Foundation's Rural Pulse survey, as well as our daily experiences, suggest that rural Minnesotans are optimistic about the future and believe they can make a difference in their communities. Can you? Do you? The time is now to recognize racism and discrimination, to name and stop it when we see it, to stand with those working to make our communities more welcoming, to make sure that opportunity truly is available to all and no one is living unseen in the shadows, to recognize that our destinies are intertwined with those of our neighbors, to not let another hateful remark or act pass without addressing it, to be courageous and curious. Rural people, rural places are beautiful, resilient, and resourceful. Let's not give our sense of community away, not on our watch. We stand with you.
Thank you, Laura. Jeffrey?
Nothing, Your Honor.
Brett?
Nothing.
Steve?
Nothing, Your Honor.
Joyce?
Nothing, thank you.
Greg?
No.
Any reports?
No.
Okay, I don't have anything. I applaud Laura for her comments. I think we're all taken aback by what's been going on lately, and I don't know what the answers are, but doing nothing isn't an answer. With that, we need a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Is there a second? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Take a short break and then meet in the conference room across the hall.